Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. Last time we finished off the Solaceon ruins, and this time we're gonna just quickly collect the remaining items we have here. That we just have to keep going around. This is a PP up. It raises the power points of your moves, so basically how many times you can use a move. So let's say moves like, I don't know, like maybe Giga Drain or Hyper Beam, they only have like 5 PP. So if you use PP up, it will raise the PP of the moves. I mean, yeah, sure, it will raise PP of other moves too, but it will be more wise to raise PP of moves that are really low, if that makes sense. Okay, so if you talk to this person, she'll give you a seal case. If you watch the anime, basically what the seal case is that you attach, you put a ball capsule on your Pokeball, and you put a seal on it. Your Pokemon does a little animation when it comes out. There's like a little animation when it comes out, and it depends on what seals you use. And right now we can't get that many seals. You can talk to this kid, and he'll give you seals depending on what unknown you show him. So if you show him like an A unknown, he'll give you the A seal and all that. I mean, yeah. So if you show him unknowns, he'll give you seals, and other seals you can get later on in the game. So in the end, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a little flashy thing that you can do if you want to. To be honest, it's not that great, but you know. And yeah, this person will tell you like your Pokemon's nature and that how, depending on the nature, it'll grow. So basically, if your Pokemon has a certain type of nature, it promotes growth in like one stat, and it reduces another stat. So it's just a little hint to that. I don't think we went into this house, did we? And she'll let you know that ever so often you'll find an egg in. It'll find an egg in the daycare center. So that's decent advice. Okay, so moving on to Route 210. Here there are a couple trainers, but before I do the trainers, I'll show you something real quick. You come this way, talk to this person. She'll give you a TM51, which is Roost. It's the first new TM in this generation, Generation 4, and basically what it does is that it will heal. It's a flying type move that will heal all your health. I mean, all half your health, and it will, for that one turn, it will get rid of your flying type in battle. I don't know if I can fight. Usually, you can fight joggers in the morning, but if I did, nope, no fighting him. All right, so I'm gonna go fight this person. Actually, I'll go the other way around. Okay, there's a double battle here. Yeah, that's fine. I think they both. Yeah, they both have fire types, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I'll speed like the couple trainers there are. I think there are 3 trainers or 4 trainers there. I'm gonna speed that up real quick. So enjoy the speed up music. we're done with all the trainers in this area. If you try and go over here, your road will be blocked by the Psyduck. So you can't really go through. If you watch the anime, there's a little episode on that, but yeah, for now you can't get through. This place is a cafe, and there are trainers here you can fight, and there are some important trainers that you have to fight. Go ahead. I'm not gonna fight them now. I'm just gonna fight them off screen. Here, Moo Milk, 500 Pokédollars a bottle, and it heals 100 HP, so it's really good. So I'm just gonna pick up a dozen because it's really worth it. Worth picking up. So, you know, pick it up because it's quite cheap. I'm gonna fight those guys off screen, so you won't know. Before moving on to this route, I need to make a little team change, so I will cut to the after I'm done changing the team and fought those trainers as well, so see you in a bit. Okay, so I beat those 3 trainers in the cafe. One of them has a Heracross, the second person has, I believe, a Munchlax, and the third person, the maid person, has a Clefairy. So if you haven't seen those for your Pokédex, you see them. This area has rain, so pretty much the whole route will be raining the whole time. So we're going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to speed some more stuff up, so let's go. Alright, so that guy had a Shieldon and a Bronzor. You're gonna see a lot of Bronzors, but Shieldon, I think, are rare to see. This guy gives you another TM. Payback. It's pretty much, if your Pokemon is slow, then you use Payback, but if you get attacked before you actually get off Payback, it will do double damage, which is pretty decent if you have a slow defensive type Pokemon like Umbreon. Alright, so moving on. Oh, yeah, also, I put Celestia back in the box. No, Celestia, sorry. Riley back in the box so I can get Bidoof, so I can get a couple items here. But before that, we have to fight a trainer. So, let's go. Because I left Riley, I have to fight him with Gligar. So, fast forward. I don't get what guy keeps 3 Machops at the same level, and here you can get the Fist Plate. It raises your fighting type moves, and it's also a special item for Arceus. If Arceus holds it, it will become fighting type. So now to fight this trainer. Alright, so that guy had a Krogum. Krogum is a really unique Pokemon. I like it quite a lot. I mean, if you don't... I would have picked it if I wasn't picking... if I wasn't going to use Monferno, I would have definitely got a Krogum or a Heracross, are really great Really great fighting types, but they both have dual weaknesses. Heracross has a dual weakness to flying types, and Krogunk has a dual weakness to psychic type. So pretty much they'll destroy either of those Pokemon if the moves are used against them. Here you can grab a couple berries, no big deal. I'm gonna check if there's a hidden item here. Nope. Okay, so if you come here, you grab a rare can. No, Hyper Potion here. Hyper Potions are really overpowered right now for you because I don't think any of your Pokemon will have HP over 100 right now. If we go here though, I think you have to fight a yeah, you have to, or I can sneak, yeah, I can sneak past. Right over here, I am a repel right now. Okay, final normal repel. Okay, here is a HP up. It's one of the stat boosting items, so, and if you need to raise your Pokemon's happiness, you can use that too. Okay, here's one of the important items I was looking for. The TM34 Shockwave. If you're raising a Jolteon like me, and it probably doesn't have electric type moves until you get the HM Surf, and you can like get other TMs. So this is very useful. I suggest you teach it to your Jolteon, and somehow Bidoof can learn Shockwave. Shocking. Haha. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Growl because it's pretty much useless. I mean, Sand Attack is better than Growl, so we finally have an electric type move on our team. Awesome. Okay, so now to fight that one fighting type trainer. Alright, I think that's one of the last trainers on the route. I may be wrong, but joggers you can fight them in the early. Oh no, there are trainers there. Joggers you can fight only in early morning. So, oh, what a great time for the repel to run out. Just great. Yeah. Alright, so here's a double battle. I think I'm gonna go with, yeah, I'm gonna go with Celestian Zeus. So, double battle time. so that battle was painfully long. But we are finally at the end of Route 211, I think? Maybe wrong, but let's check. No, 215. Here you can grab a Mago Berry. And we can finally get out of here. So, the Pokemon Psyduck that are blocking us were from Solaceon Town. That's the route to Solaceon Town. So, here we are in Veilstone City. It's a, you know, you come here and grab a star piece is also a great item for selling. I am going to explore this place in the next part. So here's the Pokemon Center if you want to heal, but yeah, next time on Pokemon Platinum we'll be exploring Veilstone City and maybe also taking on the gym. So see you guys then. Peace.